Hello everyone, hope all is well and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you my take on a glass skin look using makeup. Glass skin originated from a K-beauty skincare trend. The ultimate goal of glass skin is to have super hydrated, soft, smooth, glowy, flawless looking skin, which is super unobtainable for most humans. Most of us have some sort of skin concerns, whether it being texture, acne scarring, discoloration, rosacea, whatever it may be. So I'm going to show you how I create the glass skin look using makeup. So by the end of this video, hopefully we'll look like we use La Mer skincare. So before we get into it, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means so much to me, and let's get to it. So first things first, we're gonna pin up the bangs. And the first product I'm going to be using is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This is a perfect base for me because I do have an oilier skin type. I'm more oily in the center of my face, and on the outskirts I'm more normal. But this just truly does grip down the makeup so well. This is still my favorite primer. I'm gonna take 2 pumps of that. It's seriously my first primer I ever fell in love with. I use it almost every day. So I'm just gonna slather that on, and this is a perfect product for this look because it leaves behind a really beautiful glow to begin with, and it is so grippy. Do you see this action? So I'm just gonna really pat that in. I don't know why I feel the need to pat this product in. I think maybe it's just because it's fun to feel the stickiness. I don't know. Next, I'm going to take some of this MAC strobe cream. I have the shade Gold Light. This is the perfect product for a glass skin look. The shimmer that's inside here is not glittery. It just truly makes your skin look like glass. It's just the perfect product for this look. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to first apply it to the areas where I want the glass skin look to really shine through, and then I will blend it into the outskirts of my face. So basically where I'm going to concentrate the most glowy products are around here. It's not just where I would usually apply it directly on the cheekbone. I'm going to apply it kind of more spread out and around, just so that when I tilt my head, it kind of looks like glass all the way around. I just zoomed you guys up a little bit more. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Milk Sunshine Skin Tint. I have the shade Medium. This is the perfect base for this kind of look. If you're familiar with the Glossier Skin Tint, it gives a similar effect. This one just feels a little bit more balmy, and it has a little bit more coverage, which is amazing. I think I do prefer this Milk one over the Glossier one now. The Glossier one I kind of use in conjunction with other foundations to make them a little bit more sheer and glowy, but this one I love to use on its own. And to blend that out, I'm going to take this Royal Lanicle. I can never say that name of the brand, but I'm going to take this one. It's the Complexion brush. I like to use these densely packed brushes because I feel like it really works the product into the skin. Other brushes that are like this are the Anastasia A30, or like these kind of paddle brushes. This is from Vanity Planet. So these kind of brushes are amazing for this kind of look. On areas where I have little discoloration or acne scars, I'll pat my brush over top of it just to really concentrate that foundation into those areas. I'm going to take a little bit onto my forehead. I do still have bangs. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to give the bangs a break for the summertime. It's a little bit hot. I don't know. I love them so much. They'll definitely be back for winter, but I think I might have a little bit of a break from them. I'm not sure. But I'm just going to really make sure this is nicely blended into the skin. A little bit down the neck. I absolutely love this foundation. I've been using either this, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, or the Guerlain one. I'm going to take my beauty blender just to pick up any excess and to add a little bit extra hydration and just to smooth out any lines left from the foundation brush or whatever it may be. My goal with this is to have a really sheer, flawless base. I just want it to really mimic skincare. I don't want it to look like I'm wearing foundation. So now for my concealer, I'm going to use the Glossier Stretch Concealer. This is the perfect concealer for this look. It is sheer upon first application, but you can really build it up if you let it dry down in between. I'm going to take it on this Makeup Forever wavy brush, the 144. This is a perfect brush for this, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that. This brush is incredible. I use this on my clients because it's very soft and it's not invasive at all. I'm going to also bring it over these spots I have. These are just, they're not active acne anymore, they're just kind of flat spots, so that's why I'm going directly back into the pot. It's not active acne, except for that one. I'm just gonna take my finger. Yeah, this brush is amazing. It's very non-invasive, it's so fluffy, but blends out the concealer flawlessly. I love it, because the worst thing is when you're getting your makeup done and the concealer brush is like attacking your eyes, and you really don't want your client's eyes to be getting watery, because then it's hard to do eyeshadow and everything and just doesn't give you the best results. You can already see my skin starting to mimic the glass skin look. It's so nice and glowy. This is how I've been doing my base a lot recently. I love it so much. I don't want to look greasy, I just want to look super hydrated and glowy. There's definitely a fine line in between the two. I'm going to take some powder. This is the Milk Makeup powder. I love this powder because it doesn't suck the life out of your makeup. It just sets the makeup, but it still leaves like a little bit of a luminosity to it. It just makes it look super natural. I'm going to take a little bit under the eye here, like I always do, because I get pretty oily right here. I'm also going to lightly dust some of that powder with a brush instead of a beauty blender. I just really want to lightly set the base, and I'm going to dust this on areas where my makeup tends to break up first, or I get real shiny. I'm now going into my highlighter. The one I'm using is the Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick. I've had this for so long and it's still one of my most favorite cream highlighters. You can use it any way you want. You can apply it with your finger, directly with the tube, a brush, and it never ever picks up on the foundation below, and it just gives you the most beautiful glossy shine, but it's still pretty intense. I just absolutely love it, and the packaging is cute. Everyone always thinks it's a little deodorant, but anyways, I am going to go in with the highlighter first before my bronzer or blush. I'm going to blow this out a lot. I'm not going to concentrate it like I usually do with highlighters. This BH Cosmetics No. 5 brush from the It's My Ray Ray collection, and I'm going to just take my brush in there, really get the brush saturated with that product, and I'm going to start feathering this on. I am going to first apply it to where I usually highlight, and then I'm going to bring it up into the brow. This is why I'm not doing my brows right now. So I want it to hit this C shape, and I'm also going to smile, and I'm going to bring that all the way down to the top part of my cheekbone, and I'm just going to really blow this out. You don't have to use this exact highlighter. Other ones that I've used that gives a really beautiful effect too is the Glossier Halo Scope, the Glossier Play Night Shine highlighters, the ABH Pearl Liquid highlighters. Any cream highlighter would give you this effect. Some days when I just want people to think I have the best skincare routine ever, I'll just stop at this point, add a little bit of a gloss and some light mascara, and I'll head out the door. But I'm going to continue with the makeup to make it look like more of a complete look. I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Tan Tour. I have the shade Fair. I'm going to take this Smith 115 brush, And I'm going to pick up a little tiny bit. A little bit of this goes a long way. It's really nice. You can really build it up to make it look super intense, or you can make it look super, super natural. So I'm going to take this and apply it in the normal places I bronze. So I'm going to apply my bronzer to look a little bit more sun-kissed rather than chiseled, just so that it still looks natural. And I'm just going to kind of give a defined look over here. I applied a little bit too much. I'm going to take my beauty blender and take it down. That's the wonders of working with cream products. A little bit on my nose as well, on the chin. I don't know if I'm cursed, but every time I sit down to film, it starts pouring rain. For my blush, and these have been some of my favorite blushes of all time, these are the Nudestix Nudies Bloom. If you're wondering what shades are my favorite, and the answer is all of them. They're so beautiful, but if I actually had to pick, the ones that I wear the most are Tiger Lily Queen and Sweet Peach. These kind of remind me of the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheeks. I have one right here. This is the shade Perk. I'm gonna swatch them so you can see like the finishes of them side by side. The Milk Makeup ones feel a little bit more like a dry, oily type feeling, whereas the Nudestix one feels more like a balm. So here is the Nudestix Sweet Peach, and here is Perk. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit so you can kind of see what it would actually look like on the face. I feel like the Nudestix one, you get a little bit more longevity out of it, but I do really love both. This one, the Milk Makeup one, is a little bit more subtle, and this one has a little bit more of a punchy payoff. Today I'm going to use the shade Tiger Lily Queen. This is such a beautiful, bright, corally shade. So I'm going to apply that directly on with the these Nudestix Magnetic Matte Eye Colors. I have a luminous one and a matte one. I might just use the luminous one actually. I have the shade Burnish here, and I'm going to just apply this starting in the center of the eye. I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm going to quickly take my finger. These dry down quite fast, so I recommend doing one eye at a time if you decide to place it onto the eye first. What I like to do with these, I take the pencil and I kind of do little circles, so then it kind of melts a little bit of that product onto the back of my hand just to warm it up a little bit. And then I'll take a brush. This is a Smith 232, and I'm going to work off that melted bit off the back of my hand. And I'm going to take this into the crease. That way it doesn't apply too much on the eye, and since these dry down quite quickly, it just gives you a little bit more working time since it's already a little bit warmed up. And this one is a luminous one, so it'll give you a nice glow in the center to kind of match the rest of the face. And to just smooth out the edges, I'm going to take some of the Benefit Hoola bronzer and just apply that into the crease. And I'm also going to apply a touch of that on the lower lash line as well. And the mascara I'm going to use is the Glossier Lash Slick. And I love this mascara because it just gives the appearance of a tint, and that's perfect for this kind of a soft, very minimalistic look. And the lashes I'm going to apply are from Socialize. It's Carissa's brand. If you don't know who Carissa is, she is a Canadian influencer. And these lashes are amazing. When I first got them, I was like, what the heck? They give such a natural lash look. I absolutely love them. They're so cool. They look like if you were to apply like little single eyelashes, but it's easier because it's on a strip. And here are the eyes all finished. I love these lashes so much. Moving on to lips, I'm going to first line them with this Huda Beauty Spice Girl, and this is like a contour shade. I love this lip liner. I've been really into kind of overlining my lips to make them look really pouty. So what I do is I just take this right under the lip right here, just right there. I don't overline the whole lower lip, just directly under here. And then as well as the top. And I overline them to be kind of straight, like I don't go like around the cupid's bow, I just go whoop. Like a Kim Possible lip. And then I'll take my finger and drag it out. And then I'm going to add the same Nudies and the Nudies Bloom that I used, but to the lips. Oh my gosh, I know this looks wild, but it looked super cute the other day. I'm just gonna take my finger and pat over everything. And then finally, I'm going to top that with the Glossier Gloss, the most glass-like finish lip gloss on the market. It's my #1 favorite gloss for sure. And I love that it's clear so it can top anything. There's the whole look. All finished. Time to put down the bangs. And here is the final look all complete. I love how this turned out. Do you see that glow? It's so fun, super glass-like. I hope this was helpful to you guys. I absolutely love filming like base routines, so let me know if there are any other trends or any base routines you would like to see from me, because I love to film them so much. But that is all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It means so much to me. If you have any products you would like to see me try out, please comment them down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!